Okay, well, as of tonight, you can see she's all wired up and ready to rock and roll, more or less. Just gotta connect to the external connections, the power, high voltage feed into the power supply here, which is now hooked up to all the different relevant places on the board. And of course the control signals for the relay board under there. Getting hooked up. Those right there. So, and then that's about it. And of course the connections of the power transformer to for the output transformer, I should say. Output transformer of the power amp. So, but yeah, you can see the overall complexity of all this stuff here and the amount of hopefulness I have to have that there's no wiring errors, but since it's all a cohesive unit here outside of the chassis, I'll be able to test it all, make sure it works, or find out any problems before shoehorning it all into that tiny little box. I did a dry fit earlier and kind of made sure it will all fit if I put it in a certain order. So yeah, getting pretty close to first audio test here. First test with the tubes plugged in. You can see these pots. As I mentioned, I was probably going to have to insulate the wires. I instead of putting new wires on there, I had those bare hookup wires, and I just they're about maybe 24 gauge wire, and I slipped some 22 gauge insulation over them, so loosely fitting, easy to get on there, but does the job of insulating them all. And you can see with the way I have to kind of bend and fold them all together to get them to go in. Having raw uninsulated wire would have been a real bother, so this was the way to go on that. But yep, that's what the guts of the McGrath Mini look like, not inside the box. And onwards and upwards, as they say. Well, I guess I say. Maybe some other people say, who knows, but that's what I say. Onwards and upwards. Yep. Boop.